Hey guys, welcome back to Paradise. So we have a lot of people out there following us that are wanting to get out and do some boondocking themselves and are wondering if it's safe. That's a big question we get a lot, is if it's safe or not. Well, first place, we probably wouldn't be doing it if it wasn't really safe. We really have never had an issue. So in our opinion, it's completely safe. It's way better and way safer than I feel like than sleeping at Walmart or a rest stop. You're usually in the middle of nowhere and nobody is around. The only things that I can maybe attest to is usually we are completely in the middle of nowhere. So we usually never see anybody besides a few animals, and they're usually not an issue. So if you're ones that are kind of want to sleep on the edges of like public lands and stuff and boondock there, you may have some issues because that's kind of where, well, other humans like to frolic. They like to be on the edges. So there's a thing called recreational shooting where people can just come out and target practice wherever they want on public lands. So that's the thing you have to worry about a lot because that's usually where they go, is kind of right on the fringes. So every time we ever have to stay on the edges, there's a lot of shooting, and while some of them are not very responsible. So that's probably your biggest danger with boondocking. Otherwise, besides that, animal-wise, you really don't have to worry too much. The only time you may have to worry is if you're staying at like kind of a public lands campground. That's usually if they have like trash cans or anything like that. Animals may be associated with going there for food and stuff because people like to leave their trash behind. So again, if you're usually on the edges too, that's usually a lot more trash there. So animals may be more likely to be there, and they usually are in the cities, well, like coyotes and stuff like that. So they're kind of be on the fringes. That's where most of those animals are going to be. But usually if you're out far enough, you're never going to have to worry about it. We've never had to worry about it. Usually the only thing you're going to run into are cows. So in the long run, yes, boondocking is very safe. Just take those few precautions and you should be all right.